Hello and welcome to this video, which is all about building your first Shopify store, really making sure it's fast, it's clean, and it's built with trust and it's trustworthy. I'm just going to switch off my camera so you can focus on the page, and we'll just kind of go through it together. So we'll be shifting, in this session from really planning to building. The brand that you're working on really becomes alive the moment that you set it live on the website, even if it's not perfect. So in this video, I'm going to really try to walk you through how to structure your Shopify store, the different elements, just give you an explanation of how Shopify works, using different templates, and just getting you ready to sell. So let's build. Once you've signed up for Shopify and you've kind of put in your details, what you will see is this kind of, welcome modal. And I'll ask you these questions and of course, answer it to the best, whatever you're building, make sure it's accurate to that. But we're going to be doing an online store. Next, this will be for a new business or idea. The plan is to dropship some products. And then boom, you'll get a few different plans. The reason that I really talk about Shopify is because the first 3 months will only be £1. So you'll only spend £3 for 3 months. And that's really the best offer you're going to get. And Shopify is the most capable and really built out platform there is. So I definitely would recommend this. But right now, we'll just skip and decide later. We'll get 3 days free trial. So it gives you some time just to check it out before you're committed financially. Awesome. So now this is it. You'll get 10 tasks and then it's a setup guide that really allows you to just work through it. So I would 100% recommend working through this. And it's what I've been doing in the mastermind with a lot of my students. Literally, number one, you'll find products. You'll be plugging into existing apps which are there, which are dropshipping apps. And it makes it easy because all these apps plug directly into Shopify. So we'll open up the Shopify app. So the one that we've been working on is an app called CJ Dropshipping, which you will see right here. You'll click on it and then you'll install this. And then once you click install, it'll send you over to CJ Dropshipping's website where you'll then make an account over there. And then on the back end, you'll connect all of these up. It is very straightforward. Once you have an app on your Shopify and you've logged in using this app, it allows you to connect it to your account, your CJ Dropshipping account, and then it works as a middleman. So whatever products and items you choose on CJ Dropshipping, that will auto list right onto your Shopify. So everything from inventory to the product description will all be there. And it really works quite well. So that's that one explained. Next, we'll be looking at designing your store. There's so many themes here in Shopify, which is another reason why it's highly recommended. We'll open up the themes and I'll just show you about the different elements that your website should have. The current theme with Horizon is, quite a basic theme, but just scrolling down, there's so many different options you have. I believe Dawn is the theme that we've been using. But you can literally click on this, it'll open in a new tab, and then it'll just give you an explanation of the theme. So you can try the theme, you can view a demo store, and it'll just give you a little introduction as to what the theme is about. So it's about really bold product showcases, it's launch ready, it's from the collection of Horizon. So you can click view demo store, and this is an example of what it would look like. Of course, you can edit it and change it. This is what it would look like on mobile. It's a pretty neat store. But we will go through, we'll visit the theme store here. A lot of them are paid. Obviously, these are really highly converting, but you don't have to worry about that. Honestly, the free ones are good enough for what we are. Dawn is the one that I would recommend to start with. There's a few others, one more made for food, one for trade, craft. All pretty cool. Let's start with Dawn. View demo store. So you've got this big kind of homepage with a massive like hero image. You've got your featured products, some more information here. And then these are really important. These are testimonials, which we'll speak about, your mission. And I think that's why I like it. It has a bit more than the other theme we looked at. So we'll go back to here, we'll go back and we'll click try theme. Very easily, it'll add this to your online store. And boom, there it is. Added done. It's in this library here. This is the current theme. We're going to want to customize this to make it work for what we need it to do, and then publish the theme. Let's wait for that to load. So as it's loading, the pages that you really do need to use, I would say, are a homepage, really important, a product page. This would include your title, the prices, the benefits, images, and even reviews of the product. An about page, this will be really important in really building that brand. Who are you? You know, where have you come from? Why are you selling this? Contact page, always important. You want to build that legitimacy so they can contact you. And then your legal pages, refund, privacy, and shipping policies. These are things you can get templates for. But let's open this up. Let's customize this page, this theme. So it's already built out very much to what we need. So on the home page, we've got this big product image, which can really showcase our brand. You've got your featured products here, which you can auto-populate with whatever you get online, with your dropshipping supplier. And then you've got a footer, which, you know, emails is another video that I'll be talking about, the power of emails and why you should always build an email list, even if you don't have much of an audience. These are the sections, headers, and how to edit it. It'll give you, there's quite a lot of tutorials, so I won't get into the details of how to edit it, you know, but you can kind of see here, it is quite straightforward, but definitely look online for just a very simple Shopify. From Shopify themselves, you know, they do a lot of education, and they have a Shopify Academy which teaches you. You've got your buttons, and you can kind of click on this, and then it'll show you exactly where it'll head to. Theme settings. So this is where you'll update your logo, the colors you want to choose, the typography, the layout, all the small things that really kind of make it unique to you. The product cards, you know, what kind of padding do you want around it, the drawers, brand information. Are you going to have that in the block at the bottom? Social media, linking it all in. How is your cart going to look? Is it going to pop up? Is it going to be a drawer? Is it going to be a whole page? So these are things you can kind of play around. And then you've also got different apps. So Shopify is really built on a huge app marketplace, Shopify App Store, and you can plug in these different things. Shopify Inbox will be for email marketing. Forms will be to collect information. So let's go to the sections. And then we're looking at this collection. And then here you go. These are the different pages you've got, right? So you've got your 404 pages as standard. You've got your blog post page, blogs, and then contact page, default page. You've got your checkout page. Let's click on that and see what that looks like. Okay. You will need to set this up first. And then homepage. Most important, obviously, is how the homepage is. We're going to do another video on really optimizing that homepage to really, you know, maximize the conversions you're getting. Product pages. So once you have products, it'll go into here, and then collections will be kind of how you collect those products and how it looks like. So you've got your homepage here. The only page, right, that this is missing that you would need is an about page, right? Because you've got your contact page. You've got you'll add in your privacy and refund and shipping pages. You've got your blog pages. Here it is. So you've got your contact. The only page you will need is an about page. So we'll create a template. We'll call this about, and we'll base it on default page. And then here it is. And then from here, what you do is you'd add sections and blocks. So we can kind of edit this. Let's click this. You want to add a section. So you've got the different sections here. This is for the header, actually. So we won't add a section in the header. Let's delete this. We want to add a section in the page, and then you get all the different blocks. So whenever you're working on a page, you'll be working with these different sections and what you want to add. So let's add image of text. Boom. You could put a nice image about yourself here, and then you can edit this and go CEO, I started this e-commerce store to showcase clothes from my culture. Whatever it is, it's just a page for you to rebuild that connection with your audience. And then you can add a button. What does this do? This could lead to whatever you want it to do. So it can lead to a different page. You can lead to a policy. You can also paste a link for them to email you, whatever it is. But that's just a quick run through of how to add your about page. And then from there, you will have your main page, your product page, your about page, your contact page, and then the legal pages as well. And yeah, honestly, from these, this is how you would be able to start building your website. Over time, you want to be able to go into the theme settings and naturally just customize it and make it, however you want it to do. What do you want the animations to look like? What do you want the buttons to look like and the variant pills? And then it's all about creating that brand identity. So I really want to challenge you just to get started on Shopify, launch your store, finish your product page and your home page, and just make one product page, just one page that showcases your products. And then the next step is to really focus on what your logo is going to look like, what your brand palette is going to look like. If you want a brand palette, they're the website that I use. It's just a brand palette generator. You bang this in, colors, and then you can pretty much refresh this and it'll give you whatever you want. Palette visualizer is what we want. Start the generator. And then here you go. You've got colors and you can refresh it, you can change it, you can adjust it. Awesome. So yeah, launch your store, finish your homepage and one product page, create your logo and your brand palette. As you can see here, it's creating loads of them and we can choose one and then just explore. Shopify is very user friendly. So just find out what you can do and then also check out the Shopify Academy. This is where they teach you everything you need to know about Shopify and how to use it. Amazing. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video.